I wandered for some time in the Pacific Islands, which to most seem to represent the quintessence of exoticism. Precisely because of that, I found them to be too familiar, the absolute stereotype of the other. And this raised my interest in the possibility of a completely unknown other. Soon after that, I found myself in a dugout canoe deep in the Brazilian jungle, convinced that I was about to set eyes on the one true other. But the Trumai Indians did not make it easy. My first letdown was that they had no interest whatsoever in me, and they seemed to live in constant fear of their enemies, the Kamayuras. Their entire identity seemed to be determined by the maintenance and reinforcement of that stupid relationship, in which the Trumai relished their own passivity and incapacity. It wasn't long before I came to the conclusion that I had as little interest in them as they did in me. Maybe this was a blow I did not recover from. Years later, when they asked, why did he do it, that certainly wasn't anything they considered. It did not happen as people believe. My disease wasn't really important. My sexual preferences, even though painfully exposed among the Indians, had very little influence on my drastic choice. The fact of the matter is, I lost all of my interest in finding that one true other. So I kept pretending I'd move on with that meaningless research project. But what I really longed for was just to return to that idyllic camp house in Connecticut, where I lived the best days of my life. If I didn't have the courage to face the past, though, it made no sense to stay alive. I'm so sorry. Your friend, Buel Quain.